Montana Maniscalco moved with her family from Texas last year. She joined the cheer squad at Moody High School. Her dad is in the Army, currently stationed in South Korea. Or at least, that's where she thinks he is.
Senior Montana Maniscalco. Please join me in welcoming a special guest for Montana. Montana's father, Army Sergeant.
I love you.
A heartwarming reunion on the 20-yard line.
Oh, this is so beautiful.
He's probably the best person in my life.
Sergeant First Class Maniscalco is home for a week, and then it's back to South Korea for 4 more months.
You're gonna be able to cheer?
Tears, crying, just really happy to see her.
Staff Sergeant LaRonda Hankins anxiously made her way through Palm Beach International Airport on Thursday. She's been serving our country in Afghanistan, but her mission today was a different kind at a nearby restaurant.
Oh my God!
It was a homecoming to her mother and family months in the making.
Oh, I love you so much. Oh, I can't believe you're here.
Rhonda Jones didn't expect her daughter until later this year, but LaRonda found out she'd be coming home early.
My baby, y'all. She was in Afghanistan. Hey, no, she was coming home. I thought she would come home for my birthday.
And decided to make it a surprise.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I want to say it was like a good 13. Like, she never seen it coming.
The moments were full of smiles, kisses, and photos. Things any mom would be grateful for.
Just glad to have her home. Just my baby.
Lauren Hills, CBS 12 News.
Something happens over there and you hear about it and you want to make sure that it's not your kid. You get moments where you're frightened.
And then you get moments of pure joy.
A year is a long time to be gone.
It's a homecoming fit for heroes.
Charlie Company, first the 168.
And these California National Guardsmen are happy to see some familiar faces.
It's surreal. I never met my son before, my youngest son.
And some new faces, too.
And so seeing him for the first time is really amazing.
For Sergeant Cody Weaver, deploying to Afghanistan meant missing out on his wife's entire pregnancy.
I mean, he was serving for us, so I felt like I just had to do the same at home.
But that service accomplished something so much greater.
But this unit, because of the 2008 deployment and the standards that they set on medicine and treatment response times, changed what the Army does.
Major Anderson says they've had no losses of aircraft, crews, or aviation personnel on the Army side since 2003 because of the standards set by this unit.
There is no words to describe when somebody comes up to you and thanks you for saving their life and getting him off the battlefield.
I'm so happy that he's home and that he got to meet his baby. My boys serve this country and they do it with pride.
Special birthday girl in Stillicum. Take a look. It takes off the mask, and that is Zach Boss, home from active duty in Egypt, just in time for his daughter Allie's birthday tomorrow. She's turning 8. And what a better surprise than to dress up in costume and take treats to her 2nd grade class.
It was really surprising. I was about to cry.
Oh, this is the first time that Allie has seen her dad since last July. I'm guessing this is going to be a really special birthday.
Yeah, and very, very good time for her.
Mount Juliet family got the surprise of their lifetime this morning, and the entire community was behind it. 3 Mount Juliet students hadn't seen their dad in months, but today he showed up at school for a special Thanksgiving trip they had no idea was coming. Here's Channel 4's Ann McCloy.
Thumbs up or thumbs down on your friendship stew. It's okay, be honest.
Parents were invited to this Thanksgiving party in 5-year-old Kaylee Rickley's kindergarten class. But as far as Kaylee knows, her dad isn't able to make it.
As a dad, you're going to get nervous, you know, when you haven't seen your kids for a while.
Kaylee's dad, Sergeant Donald Rickley, has been deployed to Korea for 3 months. All 3 of his daughters have no idea he was able to fly back to Mount Juliet last night.
Their dad isn't supposed to be home until March, so for all of the girls, this will be a complete surprise.
Sergeant Rickley's first stop is to see his third-grade daughter, Abby. Rutland Elementary planned an assembly just for the homecoming. Abby thinks she's just been chosen to win a big prize.
Are you ready? Look around.
She wasn't expecting this. Next, Sergeant Rickley will surprise his 11-year-old daughter, Taylor.
You know that guy right there?
I thought that I was in huge trouble, actually. I didn't know what was going on.
After a special introduction to Taylor's math class, it's now time to surprise the youngest, 5-year-old Kaylee, with her class dressed in turkey hats.
Who is that?
For Kaylee, there are no words. Her holiday wish has come true. In Mount Juliet, Ann McCloy, Channel 4 News.
Sergeant Rickley surprised his wife with the homecoming last night. Family, friends put their money together and bought a plane ticket so he could make the surprise trip home for the holidays.
Well, the holidays, it is. The holidays wouldn't be something with...
Students at Greg Anderson Academy in Palmdale thought it was just another fire drill at their school today.
But turned out to be a much bigger deal than that. Take a look at this.
This is a welcome home for our very own mascot, Marcus, and his brother, Joseph.
Joseph and Marcus got a big surprise this morning when their dad, Master Sergeant James Bonner, showed up at their school. Bonner was scheduled to return home from his tour of Guantanamo Bay on Sunday, but he got in 4 days early. Not even his wife, Michelle, knew he was coming.
I had no idea. No, I didn't even know I was going to be out here today. I was telling the teachers they all look great and I feel underdressed.
A patriotic assembly. Well, one of the teachers at the school helped arrange today's surprise. She said the two boys were missing their dad, who was deployed to Guantanamo Bay 6 months ago.
Love those stories.
Never get tired of seeing those
No, you
reunions.
Union 8 months in the making. An 8th grader at Legacy Middle School on the basketball court tonight gets a special surprise from his mom, who's been serving in Kuwait. Our photojournalist Johnny Garcia was there for the big surprise, and it was a moment this middle schooler will never forget.
I'm Cotina Jenkins Sellers, and this is my husband, Michael Sellers. We're here today to surprise our youngest son, Derek, at his basketball game. I'm very excited. I just landed about an hour ago, so this is really special. I appreciate you all doing this. Thank you. Thank you for your service. He has no idea that I'm coming. I'm a little nervous. I haven't seen Derek in about 8 months. I missed all the football season. Of course, I couldn't be there because I was deployed. I missed the holidays.
He's going to be shooting on that basket over there.
So I'm just going to walk up to him.
Whenever they're ready.
So the plan is to call a fake tech on the coach, and then we're going to have Derek go out to the line for 2 free throws, and then that's when we'll have his mom come from behind and then with the surprise.
I'm nervous because I don't know what his reaction is going to be. I'm thinking he may say, "Mommy," and give me a hug. You know, we're at a basketball game. His friends are here. Girls are here. Maybe he'll cry, but then he'll be mad at me. Oh, that's all right, Derek. He cried a little bit, but that's okay. That was his natural reaction. That was Derek. And that's really the reaction I thought he would have. I miss you.
I'm sorry. Okay, give me a hug. 8-year-old Hunter Hartberger never suspected a thing.
Hi. Come here. I miss you so much.
Tears of joy filled the room.
What do you think? I love you. I love you too, baby.
A surprise indeed. Hunter and his second-grade classmates only told our cameras were here to highlight their academic success. Instead, Edmondson Elementary staff and family and friends were all in on Operation Surprise, an unforgettable moment shared by viewers nationwide and streamed live on Click on Detroit.
This can't be happening. I'm in heaven. I don't know what I don't. This is weird. I was shocked.
I wanted to surprise them when I came home, and it worked.
I missed hugging her.
Hunter's big sister also getting a surprise.
She tapped me on the shoulder, and I looked, and it was her, and I had to do a double take because I didn't expect it.
And Dad,
relieved. Finally. Everything that we've been doing and planning and going through has finally come to an end.
but it doesn't end here. The entire school came out to salute their hometown hero.
Thank you.
Hunter refusing to leave his mother's side.
You like it?
And to cap off a perfect day was a search for the perfect tree. But for this family, their Christmas wish already granted, for they are finally together again.